On May 10, 2009, floodwaters as high as 10 feet that filled many eastern Kentucky counties Mother's Day weekend started receding, leaving behind mud, debris, and nearly $20 million worth of damage to more than 5,000 homes and businesses. All this week we are taking a look back and updating the recovery efforts that in some areas are still underway. Tonight we begin our 5-part series in Pike County. WYMT's Angela Sparkman is in our Big Sandy newsroom with more. Angela?
Steve, many communities from Belfry to Johns Creek were severely damaged, and the rebuilding process is still underway. Rescuers and those who lost everything say even though 1 year has passed, they remember the flood just like it was yesterday. Last year, early morning on the Saturday before Mother's Day, an estimated 6 inches of rain fell in a couple of hours in Pike County, sending water as high as 10 feet in places into communities.
It was a mess. It was the worst water I've ever seen in my career being in the fire department.
And came back and it was just all underwater. Mom rode up to the house on a boat.
Crews rescued thousands in Pike County. One of those rescued was 90-year-old Goldie Blackburn from Blackburn Bottom.
I said, it don't seem like it's been a year since that flood.
It left behind miles of destruction. FEMA records show more than 2,000 Pike County families had destroyed or damaged homes. Schools, churches, and businesses were also affected.
I thought it would never be able to be cleaned up. I thought it would just stay muddy forever.
Many had to trash all of their belongings and sentimental items, including Blackburn, who lost almost everything she had owned since the 1940s.
And it was an awful mess everywhere.
Now she, like many others, has a renovated home. Other areas like Jerry Bottom and Toller also look better.
It took us a while, but eventually I guess we got it. It cost us a lot of money and a lot of help from FEMA and everything.
FEMA and the SBA spent around $10 million helping Pike County families. Millions also went to Belfry and Johns Creek schools, which are both now good as new.
When we face adversity is when we come together. We're the strongest. And we look at the flood as bittersweet. It was a blessing in disguise because a lot of good came from it.
He points to the communities banding together in hard times. Other positive changes include new flood walls of the Johns Creek Fire Department. The damaged fire truck is also repaired, but they are still rebuilding part of the department.
Like I said, we just pulling through as a little bit as we can, one day at a time.
Those affected say it changed their lives forever.
Yeah, every time it starts pouring, I get nervous and park everything up high and hope for the best.
One of those things, you just stick with you and never forget it.
Something they hope never happens again. Now, even though thousands of Pike County families were affected, no one lost their life. In the Big Sandy newsroom, I'm Angela Sparkman. Back to you.
Angela, thank you. We will continue our series tomorrow.